Hey, Kirk. Don't judge. Got my footy pajamas on. See? Yay. You can see my no makeup. Burn some Palo Santo. I have a brand new deck that I have not used, so I'm going to have to consult my book here because, of course, they use different symbolism, but it's the Kawaii Tarot. It's super cute, and I just thought it would be really fitting. I normally do the Celtic cross, and I don't see any reason to change that. It's, obviously the most common. It's, it's good. It's definitely good. Okay, so we're going to use the traditional Celtic cross. I am going to focus, obviously on the work situation. But, sometimes other stuff comes up, comes out, whatever. Just bear with me because it's going to take a little longer because the cards are a little bit different, but I really was kind of feeling this deck tonight. It's really like, it's nice. We have snow on the ground. I hate snow. Guess I shouldn't live in the snow belt, whatever. But anyway, as I'm shuffling here, and every time I split the deck, I see pentacles. So obviously pentacles do represent coin, the earthly realm. So hopefully that'll translate into the reading as well. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to cut to the deck. 1, 2, 3s. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. We already have a Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance, King of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, the Moon reverse, Justice card, and then we're just going to leave these turned over for a minute until we are ready. So the first card represents you as the Queen of Pentacles, or your situation. It's more basically your situation at the current moment, so where you're at right now. The Queen of Pentacles is actually, the Earth Queen. So she's really good with her money. She's, that's, so I feel like at this point, this represents you. So it's about home life, nature, and integrity. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles reflects a person, which I believe is you, who is very good at keeping up to day-to-day things, budgeting, cooking, cleaning, and caring for others. You enjoy work, maintaining the home environment, all that good stuff. Unselfish, kind, tons of life experience, all that good thing, which, I know you're not an earth sign, but that's definitely some vibes. And what is crossing the Queen of Pentacles in this scenario? And I think what's coming up here too is this is your energy here, this Queen of Pentacles, this nurture, holding things together, appreciating nature and beauty, unselfish, kind, practical, tons of life experience, able to give really good advice on any earthly subject, money, relationships, health. But, and that's a beautiful, beautiful vibe. But what's crossing you is the Temperance card. And Temperance is number 14, 1 and 4 is 5. In numerology, 5s are, work to be done. The Temperance card actually is in the season that we're in right now. We're in Sagittarius season. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. So funny enough, I believe this is definitely your current situation. So, and it is reversed. So it's about imbalance, lack of vision. It is associated with the sign of Sagittarius. There's some blocked energy. This card represents, vibrancy, inquisitiveness, and excitement. So what I like about this, even though it's reversed, it is reminding you to stay true to yourself and your freedom. Stay honest. Temperance brings a message of moderation. So sometimes taking less of what you want so that you can meet your goals. And honestly, it's about, kind of planning for the long term, which I know that what you had told me what your situation was about the job. And it didn't matter. Like, even though, hey, the money was probably decent, but the fact that it just wasn't for your higher good, didn't resonate with you. It was too corporate, which I totally understand. You were just like, hey, I'm not going to make myself miserable. So this is that energy entirely. It's about, not just taking whatever you can until you can get what you want. It's about being choosy and picky and patient. With yourself as well as the situation. So, obviously we're in a pandemic and you have to be patient with that situation. But I mean, because this is your energy here, the Temperance card is also saying, hey, be patient with yourself, because you are going to get through this. You are going to be making the right choices, but you just have to be patient, with yourself more than anything. But it also is about a lack of vision. So you might feel stunted a little bit, like, what are my long-term goals? What are my short-term goals? So that's your current situation. What's heavily on your mind is the King of Swords reversed. So the King of, that is your king. Okay. That is the Gemini or the air king, basically. And, I actually have to look this one up because he is reversed. So he is, kind of a difficult sort of energy when he's reversed. And this is what is on your mind is the King of Swords. I really think this is about manipulating situations so that, there is never any fault or any blame. No winning, hard to break away. And I feel like it's this vicious cycle for you because the card is showing up that what is heavily on your mind. So what I think is on your mind is a lot of anger, a lot of aggression. Morale is low, that kind of thing. It's like I said, that's why I wanted to look it up, because it's, King of Swords reverse can be, combative and hard to get along with. And I'm not saying that is your energy. I'm saying that is kind of what's on your mind and how you're feeling, kind of feeling a lot of at fault. You might be turning the anger inward as opposed to turning it outward also. So that's what's heavily on your mind. In your recent past, you have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So the Three of Pentacles this is in your recent past, is the card. It's the architect. It's the building a future. It's the teamwork card. It's reversed. So, and that's in your recent past. So when I see something like that, the Three of Pentacles speaks of not being able to, like a lack of teamwork, a confused path. Okay. And this is coming up in your recent past. So as with all reverse cards, the Three of Pentacles reverse shows up when there is an imbalance or disharmony. In this case, it's going to be in the workplace. Yep. This is in your past. Dissatisfaction, a lack of camaraderie. This card can also represent a confused career path. So set it straight. Remember your original passion. And this is in your past. So yeah. Three, I'm not surprised that showed up. I mean, upright, it's a beautiful card. Reverse like that, not surprising. You had told me what had gone on in your other job. And just this created this, I think, disharmony within you as well. But yeah, it's, we want to leave that card in the past because we want to move on. But in your near future, you have the Justice card reversed. It is also card number 11, which, 11 is a powerful number. It's the wish fulfillment number, if you believe it. But in the near future, it does still signify an imbalance. So you go, and it's a major arcana too. So, in the recent past, you got the Three of Pentacles, shitty work situation, wasn't vibing with you, caused you to, kind of spend more time at home and get that kind of thing together, but then also it's asking you for patience in Sagittarian season, which is what we're in, asking you for temperance, patience, and then we're going to cross right on over to the Justice card reversed. So some of the same energy of the Three of Pentacles is following you into the future. Okay, so let's see if we can't give some better advice about it. So Justice reverse signifies an imbalance. It can be a sign that you are having trouble being impartial due to emotional circumstances. It also can be an indicator that you must try harder to be fair with others and yourself, even if it means some unpleasant consequences. So some examples could be, money issues, maybe some debt, or maybe inability to pay some bills. On the other side of the imbalance, this card can mean that you're overusing your left brain in decision making. Look at surrounding cards to find out whether you need more or less heart in this case. So this is a card that says, you have to follow your passion, and that's exactly what the Three of Pentacles said. Like, what was your original passion, before it got convoluted and corrupted by, a shitty boss or shitty work situation, or opposing personality conflicts, opposing opinions, that kind of thing, because that is still going in the future. And so, but what worries me, it's the major arcana. So this card is definitely asking you to, where is your heart lying? Sure, you can find some other jobs and whatever. It sounds like you had some promising leads. So this card, and it's also 11, so about wish fulfillment. So you want to make sure that the next move you make is something that you truly, truly love. All right. Total foundation for the spread is the Moon card, and the Moon card is reversed. A lot of reversals, another major arcana. So obviously the Moon represents the subconscious, and it is the foundation for your spread here. So it's also 18, so 1 and 8 is 9. So 9 is good. 9 is about attaining what you want. So the whole foundation for the spread here is the Moon card. So it's about creative block, worry. I mean, this says mental illness, but it's about not taking not taking special care, of your mental health. So when the Moon reverses, it could be a sign that you feel overwhelmed by problems and concerns. You may be having nightmares or feeling paranoid about the people around you, making them feel on edge as you question their intentions. The true root of this is uneasiness, which the Moon implies is within you, not outside of you. In readings about passion or career, the Moon reverse can signify a creative block. So again, not following your heart, which speaks to, this is why that you got a job and it didn't vibe with you, so you quit it. So you're on the right path. But this Moon card, is definitely signifying not only a creative block, but just, settling for, doing something that you're not happy or passionate, just, to pay the bills, which obviously we've all done, so this is basically just a reminder that, you got the Justice card and the Moon card and the Temperance card. You have 3 major arcana basically saying that, like, be patient, look inside. And especially with the Moon card, you have to use your intuition big time to find out, what, and when I said this about the Justice card, it says, do you need to put more heart into this situation? Which the heart is basically the intuition, or the gut feelings, as opposed to the logic, the right brain. So anyways, moving along, I hope this all makes sense. So the first card that represents you in the spread is, and you have another major arcana, which is great. It could also be the advice, but I really feel like this is how you see yourself, is the Star card. And it also is advice from the universe or whoever, whatever, saying that, like, whatever happens, I mean, yeah, that's a major arcana too. So whatever happens, it's about, hope, dreams, and renewal. So you still see the situation as being bright, as being okay. Although it's distant, it will guide you to the right place. Listen to your dreams. This card is not one of strong action or immediate and powerful change. Rather, this bright card predicts a period of quiet healing and hope. So you can rebuild and be uplifted. So this is ultimately how you see the situation, which is great, because when you wish for things, you tend to, the law of attraction, to manifest it, what you want. The star asks that you listen to the purest of your dreams to regain energy and hope. Remember, this is a time for healing. If you are feeling hurt, the star is an inspiring card to get in this spread. And this is how you see the situation and yourself. It's also the advice, basically saying, yes, you're on the right path. Keep going. And it came out upright too. So the next card is how others see you in this situation, or the surrounding, home or surroundings. Now, you have the Ten of Cups, all right, but it's reversed. Ten of Cups is like a super happy family card. It's a wonderful card. It's probably the happiest minor arcana there is, but it's reversed. So when I see the Ten of Cups reversed, it's kind of like there's still happiness, but there's some sadness here as well. And it's probably because you're just not in the place that you want to be. So, I mean, this usually, when I see this, I feel that it's definitely related to money or work. There might be like a lack of respect or compassion from family members. But this basically is saying, and obviously you're going to probably get some pushback, or, why don't we have any money, blah, blah, blah. But this is still the happy family card. It's just reversed, which it's still here in the spread, which is a gorgeous thing. It's just, it needs, the home life isn't as good as maybe you'd want it to be, or as it, used to be. Or I think it's more as how, you want it to be perfect or whatever. And it's still a really strong, wonderful foundation. It's just not the happiest of times at this point. Okay. So I'm whenever I see the Ten of Cups, it's still a beautiful, beautiful card. They're just, it's a minor arcana. Life isn't all, wonderful, beautiful tea. Sometimes tea gets spilled, right? So it's just kind of about rebuilding and replenishing. Okay. So the next card that we have is your hopes. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles are reversed. So usually when stuff is reversed, it's more of a fear than a hope. Two of Pentacles is about juggling responsibilities. But reversed, it's about, feeling a lack of accomplishment. This is your fear. It is a message that you need to organize and, dedicate time to your goals. This is your hope and your fear, honestly. You have to get more methodical about how you spend your energy. And it is a juggle, this is a struggle and a juggle, but it's something you don't want to, in other words, you don't want to be running around with the chicken with your head cut off. You want to be methodical. You want to come up with some sort of plan, okay, of do's and don'ts. And, and this isn't, again, it's in regards to work. I mean, this spread is pretty obvious to me about work stuff. I mean, really, you got, the Ten of Cups, which is a wonderful card to signify your home life, full of love and whatever. But when it's, like I said, when it's reversed like that, it's just imbalance, a little bit of depletion too, obviously. Oh, nice. So your outcome is the Emperor. A lot of major arcana on a fairly, more than half the cards are major arcana, which, you know, life lessons. It's the card of Aries. So, the Emperor is reversed. So, it can be a sign that you're having trouble focusing in personal discipline, which is, you know, a lot of this has been about. But it's also saying that a new authority is going to be entering your life soon. So to me, it kind of says new powerful relationships, especially in regards to money, because the Emperor is sitting on his throne, obviously. But it's a positive card. And so it is the card of Aries. So hopefully by end of March, early April, you'll still definitely see an improvement in your situation at home and also job-wise. And I'm not saying you're not going to get a job before that. I'm just saying that, like, that's when you're going to start noticing more. But this kind of indicates to me a new boss. Okay. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards because I feel like, I mean, I don't know. This spread was fairly straightforward. You know, you just have to follow your heart a little bit more. I think is what basically came through. But I wish we could do this in person. I hate doing these, you know, like this, because I do this at a shop. A friend of mine's shop on Sundays, and it's like just amazing to do it, you know, in person. And then, you know, and for friends and stuff, but, you know, this is the next best thing, I guess. And then, of course, if you have any questions, we can always talk on the phone and go over stuff. I got this new deck, and this is a good one. It's called the Enigma deck, and I don't even think they sell it anymore. But it's a really good oracle deck, and it's I don't know, because everybody always has questions. Okay, so a couple things. Oh, man. Okay, so we got a couple things that flew out. What's funny is the new moon came out, which we are in a new moon right now. So we just had a new moon. You got the Beast, which is similar to the Death card. I know it looks like the Devil, but you got the new moon, the Beast, self-awareness, and the Messenger. Okay, so I'm gonna read what each one of these is about. And of course they have to write this so small, so bear with me. So the first thing we got, and again, what's really funny is you got the Temperance card, which we are in Sagittarius season. So this is very much timely. This is when you're supposed to hear this message, okay, with the Temperance card, Sagittarius season, and the new moon, which I think today is the last day of the new moon. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. New moon lasts like 3 days. So that's also pretty cool. So in this, it says beginnings, fresh start, new projects, setting intentions, and planting seeds. Exactly, which I said, don't want to run around like a chicken with your head cut off. You want to come up with some sort of a plan. So yes, on this one. You also got the Beast, number 13, and that is shadow self. What does that say? Oh my gosh. Shadow self, hidden desires, subversive power, manipulation, and artifice. I think there was